when I get that award, you know what I mean? I'm with my girlfriend in that picture.
Okay.
Holding the award.
Couples picture.
But that award had the job name, okay? But I tagged my girlfriend in that thing. She goes on there, she gets the girl, starts sending messages and calling her. And then this girl, like I told you, she has her mom and her grandma all on her Facebook page. The grandma has her phone number attached to her Facebook page. And she starts sending her like messages and all of that. And then she sends a fake pic to her phone saying, "Oh, Bubba was just with me last night. How can he be with your granddaughter? And he's just such a terrible guy." So where we left off is I'm in Atlanta. And I'm working good, okay? I finally, it was a slow start. I got the job. I'm good there, okay? And, of course, I left the older woman I was talking to in Orlando, kind of left her hanging in the balance, okay? So where I'll start this story is that I now, what you've heard some of in separate stories, but I'm going to just lay it out here for this purpose, is now while I'm up in Atlanta and I'm working good, okay, I'm working in a sort of a fast food joint, Pollo Tropical, okay, as a recruiter, I'm working there, and all of a sudden, every day I'm starting to get random messages on my phone, okay, yes. And these are like extremely mad messages. "Oh, F you, Bubba. You're a piece of shit." You know what I mean? All of this and that, and these messages are coming in. Maybe I'll say about 10 to 20 times a day. I'll have and they're coming from these unidentified numbers, blocked numbers or whatever. Yeah. And I'm also getting calls, okay, so from all of these different numbers. And every time I'll answer, there'll be nobody on the other end.
Oh, so you did pick up some of the calls?
Well, in the beginning, of course, because it's just a random number calling.
I don't answer random numbers at all.
You got to answer it. Well, first of all, I have to answer random numbers at this time. Remember, my recruiter clip when I said when you're looking for jobs, you have to answer every.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to answer every call. So because I'm working at Pollo, but I really want this human resource job. Okay, right, that's what I'm up here for. So I'm answering every call, and so it's really pissing me off because I'm answering every call. And along with the 10 to 20 text messages a day are also like 10 to 20 calls a day. Okay.
So when you pick up a call,
there's nothing.
Nobody says anything.
It's just breathing.
You hear? Okay, I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
You hear breathing?
You hear breathing.
Is it like labor breathing?
It's just like normal breathing. It's not like anything scary or anything. Just normal breathing, like somebody's on the other end, but they're not saying anything. Okay. And this literally goes on for the 4 years or 4 years that I'm in Atlanta. Every single fucking day.
That's wild.
Are these calls and text messages going on? Okay. Yeah. But as the time progressed, as I told the story, I make mistakes along the way to where the person, whoever this person is attacking other people. Okay, I as I'm going on in Atlanta, I leave Pollo Tropical, and I get my first recruiting job, my first HR recruiting job. Okay, and while I'm there, I get this award. I'm doing well. I do really well in the job, and I get this award, right? And I post it on Facebook, and that's a mistake because I have the award and my job's name. The company's name is on the award. Okay. Now we have 5 branches in Atlanta of this place.
In Atlanta.
In the Atlanta area.
Okay.
5 different branches of, same company, but 5 branches. Yeah. Okay. This person calls 3 branches or 3 of the 5 to get to get me and my, and finally they get to my branch and they're asking for me. All right. And she asked my manager. Now my manager at the time, man, this lady is fine as hell. She's a little, I'll say at the time, she's probably like 40. Okay. She's probably like 40.
Okay.
But she's fine as fine could be, man.
Yeah.
Slim, Coke bottle shape, and she's hood but classy. She's like
right in your wheelhouse.
Right in my fucking wheelhouse. This type of job here is one of those it's a staffing company essentially, right?
Yeah.
Anybody in HR and recruiting knows it's a shit job. You know what I mean? You're dealing with the $9, $10, $11 an hour jobs. So those come with those people who work those jobs. Okay,
right.
So you're dealing with those headaches, and there's 50, 100 jobs you're working on each day. It's a ton of them.
Right.
And you're dealing with all of those people every day. It's a shit job. But I love coming to this job every single day because I get to see this lady, I get to interact with her, and she's like cool. You know what I mean? You know, she's talking, she coming, she twisting, and she doing all this, and she know what she doing. And not only that, but I'm the only man in that whole office.
I was literally gonna say, what did the competition look like?
No, I'm the only man in the office. There's six women and me. Okay, so that's another reason why I like coming to the job.
You're the only option. You were the man on the desert island.
So the good thing for me is I get, you know, she's a black lady, the manager of the branch, and then there's 2 other black girls, and the rest are Hispanic. So I have a great rapport with all of these women. You know what I mean? So when they're calling, she actually gets my manager by chance. Well, she never answers the fucking phone. She makes us answer. And she's going on about, is this person work here? Oh, he's such a piece of shit, and this and that, and you need to fire him. He does this, does that. Right? And so she brings me in the office, and she's like,
so wait, when she gets the call, though, it's not in front of you. It's not like a
no. She's in our office.
Okay.
I have no idea this. Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea she's even called the other branches.
Right.
Okay.
That'd be funny if she's like in the next cubicle. And
Oh.
you're kind of hearing, like, what are you saying about You're going, what?
Yeah. So she brings me in, and she's telling me about this person calling, and hey, you gotta get this together. You know, this girl's calling, like, what's going on? You know what I mean? You out here slinging a thing like that? That's how she's talking, right? And I'm like, no, man, I don't know. I really don't know who it is. They've been calling my phone for like the past couple of weeks, and this and that. And then the big manager comes in, who's in Alabama. She hardly ever comes to our office.
Okay.
She flew in for this specific situation because they're calling the other branches as well.
Right, okay.
And she's like, hey, this is stopping bit. This is, whatever, messing with our business and things like that. You got to get this under wraps and under control. And I'm like, hey, I really don't know who this is. This is just whatever. Whatever.
There's a lot of possibilities.
That situation blows over, right?
Did you just stop calling?
No. I mean, yeah, she stops calling. She stopped calling the supervisor. And the reason why she stopped calling the job is because she gets another target, okay? Because I eventually get into a relationship in Atlanta, okay? And when I get that award, you know what I mean? I'm with my girlfriend in that picture.
Okay.
Holding the award.
Couples picture.
But that award had the job name, okay? But I tagged my girlfriend in that fucking thing. She goes on there, she gets the girl, starts sending messages and calling her. And then this girl, like I told you, she has her mom and her grandma all on her Facebook page. So she gets the grandma off the Facebook page.
Oh no.
The grandma has her phone number attached to her Facebook page, and she starts sending her like messages and all that, and then she sends a fake dick pic to her phone. Saying, oh, Bubba was just with me last night. How can he be with your granddaughter? And he's just such a terrible guy.
What was Grandma's reaction to the
No, she's just like, what is this man sending my phone? And is this you? And I'm like, come on, man, you know it's not me. I've been in Atlanta. And so
you didn't go into, that's not me. I'm much bigger. Ask your granddaughter.
That's your granddaughter. So what happens is that from that situation.
You think Grandma masturbated?
No, man. No.
You sure?
I'm not sure, but no.
I think she did. Probably been a while. Grandpa dead?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Hands down, she rubbed one out. When you say a fake dick pic, like what are we?
No, I'm saying fake as in it's not me.
Okay.
It's just it's another random black guy. But the face is not. The face is not in.
You showed the face too?
No. I'm saying the face is not in it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right.
You just know your own equipment and can vouch it wasn't you.
Well, not only that, the environment, the leg. All right. So
quad development's quite impressive. guy must never skip leg day.
So listen, I had it, baby lose it. Okay. So that situation happens right now. Over time, I find out it is the older girl that I left in Orlando.
Really?
Okay, because my friend is really good in technology and this and that, and she could place where, because this person is calling from these like Google lines or whatever.
At some point, there's got a way to connect the dots.
Yeah, so she could track the city where it was coming from, and that was exactly where that girl had lived, and that's the only person I had dated from that area. Now I don't, I don't find that out though until like I said, the 4 years had done went by. Okay, but so this whole 4 years I'm being tortured.
It's like you went to college.
This was my crazy college experience.
Or you played for the Heat for 4 years.
Yeah, I know. Right? While D-Wade was there.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I have all of that going on now. One thing that my cousin wanted me to bring up that's not really a part of the story, but I'll bring it up quickly here, okay, is at this time, like I told you when I left, I'm in good physical peak shape.
Yeah.
So one thing we're doing at this time is we're going to play a lot of ball. Now what's interesting is my cousin, he's like whatever, 6'4", 6'5". He's like a real basketball player. He played whatever. He played ball, okay? And so at the time when I'm coming up, not only does he have no idea I play ball, but I'm trying to tell him, and he's just like, whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You don't look the part.
Don't look the part. Never heard anything about you, whatever. And but I'm playing ball with some guys that he knows when we're doing those Edgewater runs, right?
Yeah.
But not necessarily Juan runs, but Juan did come a few times. But these guys are like guys who played on those Edgewater teams right before D-Wash was there. Okay. And one guy who passed away was actually my cousin's like real friend. They played together coming up a lot. And so one of those days, whatever, I had a really like hot, like I didn't miss the whole fucking day.
Yeah.
And so and it was like whatever, a week or two before I was moving up into Atlanta. So I say, man, call my cousin and let him know. You know, tell him, man. Tell him I'm a better shooter than him. You know what I mean? You remember that. So I call him and they tell him. So I move up to Atlanta. And the thing about it is I was playing in a completely different way than what he would like, right? So he kind of changed. He changed my game, because
I've been trying for years.
Wait, you didn't see me before this, so that's even after him, right? So yeah, so he changed my game for two reasons. On defense, okay, just playing a more aggressive style of defense and all of that, and made my defense a lot better. But shooting wise was, first of all, taking shots, right? Because you could take slightly contested shots and things like that. I was only shooting when I'm wide fucking open.
Right.
And whether you're a good shooter, decent shooter, you're going to make more than you miss when you're wide open if you're a decent shooter, right? And then just the way you move on the court, sprinting the spots, as you say, sprinting the spots, not fucking, just cutting to cut down the lane and things like that. Sprint the spots to where you sprint to your shooting spots, okay?
Right.
And when you're in the hole, like you say, sprint out and take the shots, things like that. He was just showing and teaching and things like that. All right, wanted to add that in. The last thing about this particular story is a new girl that I meet, okay?
Not the girlfriend in Atlanta and not the...
No, the girlfriend in Atlanta I needed to mention because of the crazy stuff from the girl,
gotcha.
okay? This new girl I meet comes from during my last little bit of tenure at Pollo Tropical, okay? All right, so I meet this girl. Now, this girl is interesting.
Gave yourself a parting gift.
Because she's the first Atlanta, second Atlanta girl that I was with. The first was just the one in the back seat of the car, but this one I was really like talking to and dating. Okay.
Oh, yeah, dating. Okay. now we're dating.
So this is my first real Georgia peach. Okay. And she was really interested because she was a tiny mite.
Was it a shaved peach?
It was.
All right.
Bare shaven. And she was a tiny mite, man. She was like one of those really short women, okay?
Like
and
5 foot or less?
Like 5'1", 5'2", like really short. Red as red could be, really light. And she had this chest. It's going to sound funny. I've never seen a chest like this before.
Okay.
No titties.
What do you mean?
That's what I mean.
Like just totally flat.
like 0% of chest. Almost as if like something happened, but it didn't. It almost is like it was
a double mastectomy.
Oh yeah, almost like it was like some crazy surgery or something.
Wow.
But this was natural. It was just like 2 bumps. Like I don't even know how to explain it. I would have to like
She
draw
had
it.
nipples or tiny nipples too?
Like like small bumps. Like the nipples were the chest.
Oh wow, okay.
Like there was nothing.
That's interesting.
You know what I mean? Like my chest is way bigger.
Okay.
If that visual.
B cup Bubba.
But she had a nice ass. Okay, so that did it for me. I'm not a titty man anyway. What do I care?
Who is a titty
You know what I mean?
If
whatever.
somebody announces themselves as a titty man, I kind of think less of them. Like, what do you do with titties?
A lot of white guys are titty man. I don't want to. Don't knock them out. Whatever floats your boat.
What do you know about white guys?
I don't click on their porn.
Some
thing,
sort
so.
of expert? What's going on here?
Anytime a white guy's like smashing a black girl in the porn thing, I automatically skip. That's just
Really?
not for me.
Those are all my favorite scenes. I'm in them.
So listen, man, we're going at it, and we're doing like pretty good. And she lives close by my my job, so like I would stay over sometimes. You know what I mean? And that was good because I'm telling my cousin, my cousin like, oh yeah, you got something now, right? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah, man.
Were you still living at your cousin's house at the time?
Yeah. Still living at my
okay.
cousin's house at the time.
So he gets a night off from you.
And how it ends.
Bubba's not home. It's naked yoga time.
How it ends is how things always end. She wants more. And I just wasn't in a position to give her more. Technically the first Atlanta peach. I want to see the other bag of Atlanta peaches. I don't want to settle with this bag. This is a nice bag.
Yeah.
But,
She's not ready to give it all up for her.
Yeah, man.
All right. Did you at least talk this one out, or did you
I
just
talked
disappear?
No, I talked this one out. She was a teacher. She was good. She was cool, man. She was a teacher. She was cool.
Would you circle back?
I did not circle back.
Yet.
No, that's over.
Oh.
That's over. I tried to circle back like a few years, like right before I was leaving to come back to Orlando.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Farewell tour.
Yeah, farewell tour. But no, she wasn't having that. So.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad you couldn't wear her down.
No.
Did she get a boob job by then?
No, man.
Damn.
No.
That's funny.
But yeah.
Was it weird when you were dealing with her with the no boobies?
At first, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was the first time I'd ever seen something.
Yeah, and get used to it.
Yeah, get used to it. I had to get used to it. Yeah.
Signs of growth.
And she was the type too that like she liked punishment. So like not like not in fucking whatever 50 Shades of Grey type, but just like she only enjoyed like pounding.
Really?
And
she wasn't there for the foreplay. It's Pound Town only?
Straight Pound Town.
Really?
I mean, every woman likes some level of foreplay just to get it ready or whatever, just to rev the engine up. But
did she like getting spanked?
Yeah.
Or on the ass or elsewhere?
On that, well, definitely no chest spanks.
I was gonna say you could take a belt across those non-existent titties. See what happens.
But like nothing like affected her. Like I couldn't get like strong emotion out of her. Like she was
like you would just be.
She was a monster.
You'd just be like spanking her ass, and she'd just be looking at you like
not
what's next?
A little bit of emotion. I'm talking about like during the Pound Town intercourse.
Oh, during Pound Town, okay.
You know what I mean? Like she was a monster. You know what I mean?
Maybe you weren't a monster. Have we explored that possibility?